Hey gang, welcome to another episode of Rotator Cuff Experts. You know who I am. I'm Dr. Daniel Orca, board certified orthopedic surgeon. And today we're going to talk about the 5 reasons why the surgery might be canceled. Not 3, 5. And it's 5 reasons why your surgery might be canceled. Specifically, the day of surgery. Why would you be canceled the day of surgery? So you can do everything you can to prevent this because, you know, there's a whole host of things to get ready for surgery. And there's nothing worse than getting all those things ready, taking time off of work, knowing what you can and can't do, and getting your significant other prepared for you, or friends or family, whatever, there for you. And then all of a sudden you get there and you're canceled. So the number 1 reason why you might be canceled is blood pressure. It's a little tricky because there are some times when the anesthesiologists tell you not to take your blood pressure medicine the night before surgery. And that might mean your blood pressure is a little bit high. So if you're a little bit high and you're a little bit anxious, then all of a sudden your blood pressure might get too high. And too high is relative. It depends on the anesthesia restrictions. They'll try to give you some medicine to calm you down. They'll try to give you some medicine to lower blood pressure. So make sure you see your primary care doctor. Make sure your blood pressure is under control so 1 dose won't affect it that much. 2, glucose, high glucose. So if you're diabetic, you have to be really careful in the days before, making sure you're not eating the wrong stuff. Because if you have blood glucose level 200 or so above, maybe, again, depending on the exact situation and circumstance, they might cancel your surgery as well. So we want to make sure we have our blood sugars under control. There's certain measures that we also look at as physicians that would cancel your surgery before it actually even starts, meaning that we wouldn't even schedule it if your A1C is too high. Too high is, again, relative, 7, 8, 9. The other day I had someone who was scheduled for surgery and their A1C was 14. 14 is not safe. It's not safe for surgery. It's not safe for recovery. It's not safe for the person at all. A1C is unlikely to cancel it the day of surgery, but may cancel it before the surgery. So make sure if you're diabetic, you get your A1C checked and you know where it's at, and that you can actually be careful with your eating before surgery so we can minimize that risk. The 3rd reason, right here, not NPO. NPO means nothing by mouth. What does nothing by mouth mean? It means nothing by mouth. So typically the night of surgery, or the night before surgery, midnight, we say nothing to eat or drink. Sometimes sips of water, take your medicine in the morning, otherwise nothing. That means no coffee, even if it's black coffee, but certainly if it has cream in your coffee. No mints or chewing gum, because what happens if you have mints or chewing gum, it actually stimulates your stomach to create acid, which makes it a higher risk. I know you're hungry, I know it's frustrating, but you will be okay, I promise. Now, we may give you some IVs when you get in so you're not dehydrated, but you will be okay, I promise. And then 3rd, this is our fault, this is our community, my community. Sometimes surgeons have to cancel surgery. Now, I do everything in my power to not do this because I know how much an inconvenience it is. I know how mad people get. I know how hard it is. Then you have to reschedule. So I really try to not do this. Now, it's happened a couple times in my life. Once, my son, who's actually editing these videos now, actually had appendicitis, and I had to cancel surgery because I needed to be there for a surgery. Of course, I felt bad for the patients, I felt bad for my son, but I had to be there. And then recently I had a stomach flu. I was throwing up all night long. No one wants me to do the surgery if I've been throwing up all night long. So, but I really try not to have that happen. Now, the 5th reason actually is a relatively new reason. We've seen it recently as we get into the GLP-1 agonists. The GLP-1 agonists are diabetic medicines. They actually are weight loss medicines too, but technically diabetic medicines like Ozempic or Wegovy. And those medicines really slow down the gut's ability to move, right? It decreases gut mobility. And again, it depends on the exact circumstance. That means that you might not be able to take Wegovy or Ozempic or something like that for a week before surgery. And it may mean you shouldn't eat anything 24 hours before surgery. Because if you don't do Wegovy for a week and then you eat the night before, you still may be canceled. So check with the surgery center, the hospital that you're having the surgery on to make sure you understand. So please do everything you can in your power to minimize the risk of being canceled because it really stinks for you. And the last thing we want to do is actually have to cancel it on you because of these problems. So please remember, check with your primary care doctor for the glucose, for the blood pressure, for the GLP-1 agonist, and then don't eat or drink the night before surgery. It'll be okay. And hope that your surgeon doesn't have somebody who has had their appendix out that they love. Anyway, hope this helps. We'll talk to you soon.